Mark Morris, TotalBeTheBroke.com, TotalBeTheBroke.com. How you guys doing today? Now that a lot of you guys are back to work driving, I'm going to give you some tips on how to maintain your car, especially when it gets over 100,000 miles. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what you should do. Number one thing you should do is make sure you go and get your tires checked, man. I mean, I've had so many tires get bolts in them, all kind of stuff. Because when you have this kind of recession, basically, and people are all taking these side jobs, there's bolts and all kind of stuff on the ground that falls from them, from all these handymen. So go into the dealer every couple of months, or if your tire is like rated for 25,000 miles or 30,000 miles, take it on the recommended time. Do not try to stretch it. It does not work. Only thing that happens when you stretch your tire's life is you set yourself up for a higher probability of being stuck on a freeway with a flat. Number two, make sure you get your oil changed. Get your oil changed. I don't care if you do it. I don't care if you go to Jiffy Lube. I don't care if you go to Toyota or Redlands. Get that oil change. Especially if you have a high-end car. Do not take that high-end car to like other than a dealer. Do not take your car in. I recommend just do not do it. It's just, because the problem is these second-hand dealers get cheaper parts. They wouldn't be in business or offering you a cheaper price if there was something different. So take that car into an oil change. Take it to the dealer. Even if it's a Toyota, I would just take it to the dealer right now. Unless you can give good confidence that that secondhand or mechanic is worth it, then do it. But I recommend right now, because we're going into a recession, you need to make sure the best things are done to your car. Number one, what did I say? Number one, check the oil. Number one, let's make sure you check your tires. Number two, check the oil. Number three, get that transmission fluid changed, especially if you're a commuter. Get that transmission fluid changed, because that transmission fluid, it helps with the gears, it helps with the shifting in the car. It also just kind of like lubricates the whole engine, and it just kind of gives you a little bit longer. So try that. And a bonus one I recommend is with the brakes. If you want to avoid costly brakes, get those brakes as soon as they tell you, like your Martin, the brakes are within 1 or 2 millimeters, go on and change them. Because if you wait any longer, you're going to keep driving and stretching it, and then you're going to actually cut when you're using your brakes, you're going to go through the rotors. And once you go through the rotors, in the old days, the rotor is like the brake pad in the rotor. In the old days, you were able to take the rotor out. You would turn the rotor, which means you would get off the scratches and stuff. But now, because of safety stuff and all these companies wanting to make money, they're just like, because of liability reasons, we can't turn the rotors. What that means is you got to buy all new rotors. So $150 or $170 brake bill has just hopped up to $300, $400. And don't let it be for a Beamer like I had, and you go into those brakes, those rotors, you're looking at $700, $800 easy. So subscribe. Now that a lot of you are back, UPS, Google, making you guys all go back to work. Well, the problem with going back to work and driving, you got to make sure your car's in the best condition possible. Number one, oil. Number two, brakes. Number three, transmission fluid. Bonus number four, check those brakes. As soon as you're within 1 to 2 millimeters, get those brakes changed. Let me know if you help you. And if you guys have, like right now, you're trying to get your car loans paid off, TotalBeTheBroke.com, TotalBeTheBroke.com. First thing you got to do is learn the secret of loans. And once you understand that, you'll be able to pay your loans off faster. Subscribe. It's only $35. Would you pay $35? I'm only giving you about a couple of $1,000s worth of advice right now. Will you pay $35 and pay off a car loan faster? Subscribe. Credit card bill faster. Avoiding hundreds and thousands of dollars in interest. Subscribe.